All right, so this is something new today. Usually, I don't talk about this specific topic on my channel because it's not really a budget phone topic, but I really do think that if we're going to really go with the Samsung privacy screen, which is a flagship device. We definitely need to talk about how this kind of affects budget phones in general. Usually, this topic's more for my other channel, which is called This Is My Tech Side. Um, but unfortunately, you can't live stream if you don't have 50 subscribers. I only got 10 on that one. So, Consumer Compute, here we are. And in retrospect, I would love to have gone widescreen shot for streaming, but yeah, I kind of messed up with YouTube. Anyway, though, talking about that, going to give you a little scenery as I walk and talk. So, privacy screen for the S26 Ultra. One of the biggest, I'm going to say the biggest features that they've talked about and Samsung's unpacked. But why? Why would Samsung pretty much just really talk more about that privacy screen than adding the fact that they did put a new cooling vapor chamber in the phone, as well as some decent cameras this year in the phone? That's really the big question here, from where they're really focusing on this privacy screen thing. And it's because in the US, we kind of all think that the world revolves around us. And that's good. But in a global market, security is a big thing. Banking apps, even for us, banking apps are huge. It's just more of the fact that security is a big thing with Samsung, that Knox technology that they've built into the Android operating system, their fingerprint readers, their, camera detection, stuff like that. That stuff that, just gonna zone out here. I got my dog here, so if I'm moving back and forth, she's pushing me like crazy. Anyway, though, fingerprint reader, eye recognition, things that Samsung have done in the past is the main reason why we need to look at why Samsung would put a privacy screen into their flagship device and really hype it up. We know AI is coming. AI is coming for all phones. Even budget phones have AI. We have Google Gemini. We do have certain things, which I'm surprised Samsung isn't going to put Bixby into their budget phones. I wish they would. The A series phone's screaming for Bixby. Maybe it could be a Bixby official thing where they couldn't get Gemini or the other stuff. But I appreciate that Google's doing this. I have 12 people watching this. There's no way. Hey guys, welcome. First time live streaming on a phone. Just letting you know that unfortunately, I don't even know how to look at comments here. This is kind of just on the whim. I threw the thumbnail up. If you look at it, I actually had ChatGPT make that thumbnail. This was really literally on the whim. This isn't usually my normal type of video because I kind of focus more on budget phones. Like, that's my channel, budget phones, but we really do have to have a discussion about Samsung's privacy screen. I personally feel, and if I'm repeating myself, please forgive me. Welcome. Hey, I'm going to just give you guys a little show of what I'm seeing right now. Kind of on a beach, just walking, talking. The big thing here is that privacy screen. The main reason why Samsung put privacy screen in there, real simple, it's because it's a global thing. It's not just a US thing. It's for your banking apps. I mean, that's logic. I am going to have a walk and a talk about this conversation. So, privacy screen, right? Big thing here in the US. Probably not too big for us. Maybe we don't care about it. But globally wise, people are going to care about this privacy screen, especially on the S26 Ultra. because of security. And that's Samsung's way. Same deal with big thing with if we're gonna look at the whole thing globally, enterprisingly too, because we got to remember, right? This S26 line used to be the Note line. And if you guys are Note fans, right? The big Note fan here is, which was the Samsung Note. We have the S stylus pen. We have everything. It's the like Swiss Army knife of cell phones. Those were the things that the Note gave us. Most corporate companies were using these. I could see it, taking notes, stuff like that. That's where this brand came in. And this really is the evolution here. That's privacy screen for the S26 Ultra. Just going to let you guys know too that, I'm not going to buy an S26 Ultra. My channel focuses on budget phones, just letting you know. But what does this talk about for budget phones? Real simple. I think this is a feature that should be implemented in the A series phones. If you guys had questions and stuff, you're still in there, feel free to at least drop it down in the comments in this stream, and I'll make videos and answer them. Or maybe if you guys have stuff that you want to talk about, maybe I'm completely out of my mind about talking about the privacy screen for the S26 Ultra. But I do truly feel that the S26 Ultra is a decent phone this year for the right person. I think like the S26 Ultra could be a decent phone for someone who may have had an older flagship phone that needs to upgrade. Personally, to me though, it's not a phone that I'm upgrading with. It's just way too much out of my budget. But I do think that the big thing here, why Samsung put in the whole privacy screen, is more for security reasons globally. What do you guys think? I think if you've watched this and you're not watching it live right now and you're seeing the recording of this, leave it down in the comments below. What do you guys think about Samsung's privacy screen? Is this enough to actually buy a phone? Yes or no? I personally feel that this should be something that should be implemented in Samsung's budget line phones, the A series phone. All right. On this page, this was off the cuff. This wasn't really a scheduled, planned stream. I would love you guys to go take a look at my other channel, which kind of does more of this stuff, which is called This Is My Tech Side. If you liked my content, you appreciate seeing stuff like that, please subscribe to this channel. And, this is Consumer Compute, and I'll see you in my next video. And just in case people are still looking around, I'll give you a nice view of the ocean this morning. Good morning. All right. On that note, guys, I will see you later. Thank you very much for tuning in for this very short 10-minute stream.